Did Drake just go back to Atlanta to try to get hot again? Young Thug, Lotto, 21 Savage?
The evidence is there, but the real question is, was 21 Savage used as a pawn to attack Kendrick Lamar indirectly?
21 Savage's manager, Justin Measy Williams, has denied that 21 Savage was dissing Kendrick Lamar on the leaked Drake song, It's Up. Drake shared the track on Tuesday, August 6th as a part of a surprise 100-gigabyte dump of previously unreleased content.
So Drake is back at it with his internet shenanigator on us by dropping a whopping 100 gigs of content out of nowhere. I'm talking unreleased tracks, unused artwork, and even some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage. But hold up, because the real tea is in one of those. Neverbe heard tracks a collab with none other than 21 Savage. And guess what in the song it sounds like? 21 might be throwing some serious sneak disses at Kendrick Lamar. But as soon as the track hit the internet, 21's manager was in full damage control mode, rushing to deny that 21 was taking shots at Kendrick. The manager reached out to DJ Academics and claimed the lyrics in question weren't aimed at Cat at all. But let's just say that the fans aren't exactly buying what 21's team is. Selling Social Media has been buzzing with people saying that 21 was definitely tossing out some subliminal shots. And here's the kicker: fans are convinced that 21 never expected Drake to leak the track with all the drama that's been going down between Drake and Kendrick over the past few months. It looks like 21 might be trying to backtrack because he's not trying to catch the same heat that 21 has been getting. So what's really going on with this new track? Is 21 low-key dissing Kendrick? And where does 21 even stand with Drake? Now, especially since Kendrick accused Drake of using 21 for some false street credit and exploiting Atlanta. Let's break this down.
21's team was quick to shut down the rumors that Kendrick was the target of the lyric. This news was relayed by Academics on his Rumble live stream, where he said,
and I want to also announce, I talked to 21's people. Actually, I talked to 21's manager. Shout out to Measy. 21 is not dissing.
So 21 Savage has been playing it cool and laying low ever since this whole messy situation with Drake and Kendrick blew up. And honestly, can we blame him? Like, it's pretty obvious why 21 must be feeling some type of way right now. He's been tight with Metro Boomin since day one. On the other hand, some of 21's biggest bangers in the last 5 years have been with Drake. I mean, they even dropped a whole collab album together. But then after keeping us all in suspense for weeks, 21 finally broke his silence on Instagram Live after fans started bombarding him with questions about where he stands in this Drake versus everybody saga now. While 21 dodged any direct shade toward Kendrick or those bold allegations he's been throwing Drake's way in his diss tracks, he did open up a bit about the whole Metro and Drake situation. 21 made it crystal clear that he's not about to choose sides in their beef. To him, both Metro and Drake are like brothers, and he's not here for any of the mess.
Coming on my live, talking about no beef. Metro my brother, and Drake my brother. Don't figure that shit.
But of course, fans are still dying to know how 21 Savage really feels about Drake now, especially after Kendrick came for Drake and basically accused him of treating Atlanta like some kind of modern-day colony on his track. Not like us, Kendrick didn't hold that. He practically gave us all a history lesson on Atlanta just to drive home his point that Drake's a user. Kendrick even name-dropped a bunch of Atlanta rappers, including 21, saying Drake used 21 to give him false street cred. So this got everyone wondering if 21 is secretly side-eyeing Drake, or if he's just brushing off Kendrick's jabs. Some folks even took it a step further, saying 21 won't say anything because he himself isn't really about that life. One fan said 21 Savage is a tea-drinking British lad acting like he Atlanta, or be hard if out of here. Why is he hiding his British accent? 21 is a fake, just like Drake. And then someone else added, and since we're still whacking Drake, 21 Savage is a colonizer too. Why he not across the pond pushing his gangster antics? So, just for a little background, 21 Savage was actually born in London, UK. Both of his parents are British nationals with Caribbean roots. When he was 7, he moved to Atlanta with his mom after his parents split up. But here's the kicker: no one really knew about his British roots until 2019, when 21 was arrested by US Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. That's when ICE dropped the bombshell that 21 is actually a British national who's been living in the US illegally since his visa expired way back in 2006.
I think the policy is broken. I feel like the way that they enforce the policy is broken.
While he was detained, an outpouring of support from some of the biggest names in the music industry.
Share your support.
And a petition with nearly 500,000 names to keep him in the U.S. permanently. Jay-Z providing a powerhouse legal team to get him out of the detention center and keep him in the country.
Walk us through February 3rd, just a few hours before Super Bowl is about to take place here in Atlanta, and you get pulled over. What happened?
I don't even know. I was just driving and I just seen blue lights. And then I was in the back of a car and I was gone.
They tell you you're under arrest?
Nah, they didn't say nothing. They just said, "We got Savage."
They said, "We got Savage."
And ICE wasn't holding back when they came for 21 Savage. They put out a statement basically accusing him of pretending to be an Atlanta native. An ICE spokesperson even threw some shade by saying his whole public persona is fake. He actually came to the US from the UK as a teen and overstayed his visa. Finally, in October 2021, 21 Savage got his green card, and Drake even gave him a shout out in his track. 8 a.m. in Charlotte, rapping Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate where I go, you go brother, we Yugoslavian. Later, 21's lawyers confirmed that he's now officially a lawful permanent resident of the United States. But he has the catch he won't be eligible IBL for citizenship until 2028, so we've got a few more years before 21 can officially say he's a US citizen. And some fans are speculating that this might be the reason why 21 stayed silent on the whole colleague versus colonizer debate about Drake, and then 21 himself pretty much confirmed that he doesn't care about all this talk about Drake colonizing Atlanta. Because just a few weeks after Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, 21 went and brought out Drake for a surprise performance in Toronto. But while 21 was out here pretending like he was totally by all this drama, things just got even messier out of nowhere. Drake decided to drop a massive 100 GB of content, including a bunch of unreleased tracks featuring Atlanta rappers like 21 Young Thug and Lotto. The drop includes 3 unreleased tracks. It's Up featuring Young Thug and 21 Savage, Blue Green, Red and Housekeeping Knows featuring L. Now let's talk about it up. Because fans are speculating 21 was throwing shots at Kendrick in his verse. 21 reps no. Rap cap come out my mind, mouth made a couple songs, think he hot now. He then threatens the target in question, saying hit is up. He think he popped now, broad day like he got down now. You already know the internet had a lot to say about 21, seemingly sneak dissing K. Fans were all over the place with their reactions, and some were straight up dragging 21 for what they saw as throwing snubs at Kendrick without having the guts to actually confront him head on and say his name. The Twitter fingers were working overtime, with some fans saying that 21 was playing it too safe and throwing shade from the sidelines. Meanwhile, others felt like 21 was just trying to keep the peace, but couldn't help slipping in a little shade here and there. Either way, the streets were talking, and 21's decision to dip his toes into the drama definitely didn't go unnoticed. One fan said picking sides through sneak dissing instead, publicly defending his boy, Emphas is scared to say Candyman's name, and another person wrote 21 Savage really shouldn't be coming at Kendrick because he's one of the worst new-gen rappers, and all his verses sound the same. But others jumped to 21's defense, saying the song was probably recorded before Drake and Kendrick's beef blew up. Someone commented, I doubt it, it's probably an old song, considering there's a Thug feat. And another fan claimed that it's a Hit 'em Up reference, not a Kendrick reference, but just. When the conversation online reached the boiling point, 21's manager decided to join the chat, and he's now claiming that those lines on Hit Him Up were not directed at Kendrick. So according to DJ Academics, one of 21 Savage's reps reached out to set the record straight about that, said he think he now line, and he insisted the line is not about Kendrick. And then 21's manager May confirmed this in a text message to Academic, saying 21 is not dissing Kendrick, that definitely ain't no shot at Kendrick.